Welcome to round 5 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of June 29th. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
And Nicole Eridix.
Hi there.
Today we're taking a break from talking and complaining and obsessing and instead shouting out things other people are doing that we think you will find as useful or enjoyable as we do. We call this our Roundabout Roundup. So this is my birthday week. My birthday was on Tuesday. I am 61 and I am feeling every minute of that age. But one of the things, last year when I turned 60, I had trouble thinking of something I wanted, and so I did not really get the sort of lavish gift that I feel was appropriate for my 60th birthday. So this year I wanted to try and find something, and Apple helpfully came out with the iPhone SE a short while ago, and I said, there it is. That's what I'm going to get myself. I haven't gotten myself a new iPhone in a while. I think I have a 5S before this, and I had not upgraded for many reasons, including the fact that I like a small phone, and Apple has been going in the direction of phones that are really just mini tablets. My children love them. They keep saying, why do you have that tiny little iPhone? Why don't you have a big one like us? And I'm like, I want to put it in my pocket. I am a small person. My pockets are not large. If I got one your size, I would have to hang it by a string around my neck. It would not fit in my pocket. So fortunately, the SE is, while not as small as my beloved old 5S, is not dramatically larger. It fits in my pocket. It sticks a little bit out the top, and if I try to walk, I feel it bouncing against my leg in a way that I don't enjoy. But it's not, I don't have to get a purse to carry it in my home. So I got it about a week ago. So I'm just sort of getting it set up and trying to figure it out. But, I like it. It's nice. It still fits in my hand, my tiny hand. And if you're wondering about it and have not been able to get to a store to actually hold one because of all the COVID stuff and are wondering if it's a decent size, yeah, if you like a small phone, it is not dramatically large. And it does some things that my old phone would not do, and I'm sure there will be more things coming along that it will do. It has that haptic touch thing. Do you guys have that on your phone? Where it like vibrates when you hit buttons on the screen?
I think you can turn it on.
I don't dislike it. It's freaking me out a little bit, but it's also kind of cool. So I'm getting used to that. That's something my old phone didn't have. And I am so far quite happy with it. And also very happy to have me a new toy, because I haven't gotten me a new toy in quite some time. Well, I did get, that's not true. By the way. I did get a new computer in December, so shut up, Terry. You're fine. You have plenty of toys. But anyway.
The computer is for phone. Working. Phone is a little less like...
Yes.
Utilitarian.
Phone is for fun. And it's so amazing. I think we talked about this with the computers too, how you can now make them look exactly like your old one sort of immediately. It just brings all the same crud over from your old thing. Used to be you would start with a fresh slate and you would have to sort of set each thing up individually, and now you just put the new phone next to your old phone, and in like 15 minutes it's exactly like your old phone with all the same stuff that you probably should have gotten rid of. So, it's been whooshed right into my new device, and I'm using my old device as a clock, and it works out very nicely. I have a clock app on it, and so now I have a nice big digital clock telling me how far behind I am in my life. So, yay! Nicole, what are you shouting out today?
I have an Instagram account for you.
Nicole's Instagram Minute.
This one's so cute. I don't know what it is about animals lately, but I found another dog account you have to follow. It's called
dogs.
What _about or underscore. What is it? Underscore. So what about Bunny? Bunny. Cutest dog ever. And not only is he super cute, but he's a sheepadoodle who is a conversationalist.
Oh my goodness.
They have trained Bunny, the sheepadoodle, to communicate with, so the owners have trained him to communicate using like these switch devices. So, like the Well, you have to check his Instagram account out. But he has, it looks like there's like 20 different little kind of devices that he puts his paw on, and it will say a word and it will indicate what he wants to do. So if he wants to go outside, he'll go up to the switch that says outside, or, you know, the switch that he knows says outside, and he'll put his paw on it and it will say outside, and then the owner lets him outside. It's the cutest thing ever. You know, or like he'll go over and, because they have different videos of him using it, which is like so cute. And he'll, you know, press the button mom, and then he'll run over to his mom or something like that. Like, it's very sweet and quite amazing to see that they've managed to train him. And it looks like, I don't know, it looks like there's a company, they're called Fluent Pet Hex Tiles and Buttons. So that's what I guess it's a product. I've never seen it before, but that's what they're using to teach Bunny how to have a conversation.
Do they make those for teenagers also?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What do you want?
Can you say that in a nicer voice, please? Go back and use your
tile, please.
Just speak nicely.
Sounds too sassy.
Yeah. So super
So
cute.
many applications.
Give him some love. It's fun. So that's my shout out.
Sounds nice. We'll check that out. And Catherine, what do you have for this week?
So my son discovered on Netflix, I guess when he was done watching, you know, Madam Secretary or NCIS or one of the other shows that he likes, this docu-series on Netflix called Lenox Hill. And it is basically like ER, but a documentary, an 8-part series, and they added a 9th episode about COVID-19 because the first 8 had nothing to do with that at all. So then they came back later and added one more. So basically it's just Lenox Hill Hospital in New York City. They followed 4 different doctors and over, you know, many months, and then put it together in this documentary. And it's 2 neurosurgeons and 1 OBGYN resident, and who also happens to be pregnant herself, and then an ER doctor, and she was also pregnant. That wasn't what the show was about, but anyway, it was just talking. It was just all of their different cases and their what their day is like. You know, obviously it's very different for the ER doc and the brain surgeons, but it was fascinating. You know, if you, like me, were an ER person when that was on, it definitely, you know, it didn't have so much of the like interpersonal drama that ER had. But you know, they're cutting people's skulls open and operating on their brains. And as Sarah Bunting on Extra Hot Great pointed out, did not know that neurosurgeons swear like sailors. Like, wow, a lot of F-bombs came out of their mouths. But
they got stressful jobs, man. Let them have some F-bombs.
Yeah. So yeah, it was very compelling. You know, it was one of those where I just was like, sure, I'll watch another one. You know, on Netflix. It's called Lenox Hill, and also, you know, I used to live in New York City, and I used to live on the Upper East Side near Lenox Hill. So I enjoyed seeing the old hood. It was fun. So. Made me miss New York. Fun. Although it was before, obviously, New York got really hit terribly hard by the virus. So,
yeah.
And I was sort of after I watched the whole series and I was like worrying about the emergency room doctor because of the virus.
Oh.
And so then I was really glad that they dropped this extra one that kind of followed up a little bit. And it was mostly on her. It was about how she was handling it, but also how the neurosurgeons had to get, redeployed from brain surgery to taking care of COVID-19 patients.
Right.
So I was happy to see that she was doing okay. I was worried about her. So anyway.
Well, it's at least nice to be worried about a real person and not a
fictional character. Yeah. And then I had to Google her, because the extra episode went right up until like mid-May. I mean, it was pretty recent. But I still had to Google her to make sure she was still okay. And she is. So I found an interview that someone did with her that just came out like last week. So.
Oh, good.
Anyway, rooting for you, Dr. Macri. So... Anyway, that's it for another week of Parenting Roundabout. If you missed any of our earlier episodes this week, look them up on Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts to hear what we have to say about our first apartments, work-life balance with older kids, and supporting kids when they're stressed. You can also find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com. Talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat. And please visit our Amazon shop at amazon.com/shop/mamitude, where you can find links to a lot of the things that we talk about here. Have a great weekend and see you back here on Monday.